Hello and welcome to the Seed Group Podcast. Yes. And hello all of our seedlings out there. Okay. We're musicians and people want to hear us talk about more musician-y things.
Yes,
right?
Definitely.
So we decided to talk about the 2024 Best Original Song nominees for the Oscars. Yes.
Not the Grammys?
The Grammys is over. It's
for
over.
The Oscars.
It's for the Oscars.
Oscar gets some too, huh? Okay, cool. That'll work.
Maybe you'll stop being a Grinch.
That's right.
But okay, so this is original song, not original score. Now, what is the difference between an original song and an original score? Original song is basically just, it's words and music of a song in a movie. An original score, it talks about original music from beginning to end, basically, that adds to the film as a whole. Okay, like it strengthens the mood of whatever's going on. Think about, for those of you who can remember Jaws, and the different musical movements that let you know the shark was coming, or that it was calm, or any kind of drama, where the music is kind of in your ear and giving you that feeling that can affect your mood. And basically, this is something that gives you a defining mood. So it's not just the sound effects. It's not just the dialogue. It really gives you a defining mood, a sound for each scene. So that's the difference. The song will kind of give you that defining thing for that certain thing in time for the movie.
It works on your emotions, in other words.
Yeah, it really does.
Like Jaws, it scared the stink out of you when you heard that music, and then you saw the fish come up and bite somebody.
And an interesting thing about it is some of the background music, you might not even really hear it, you know what I mean?
Like subliminal?
It's kind of like subliminal, and you might go and look back as the credits roll on something or something's go, let me go back and listen to this. But it kind of makes you feel some sort of way. And that's why I like dramedies too, because how they play with the music. But anyway, that's the difference between original song and original score. Now, back to the 5 songs that are nominated for Best Original Song for this year. Now, first of all, it's only 2 songs per movie based on the Disney rule, because Disney used to have songs, 4 songs at one time and all that stuff nominated. So now it's 2 songs per. So we've listened to them, and we're going to give you our opinions on them. Okay.
I like them. They were cool.
The first song is "I'm Just Ken," nominated from the Barbie movie and it's written by Mark Ronson and Andrew Wyatt. And I thought it was a really fun song, and it kind of gave you an idea. If you listen to the words, it kind of gave you all that you needed to know to me about Ken and his self-discovery and who he is and all of that. What did you guys think about it?
Remind me of Queen. That's all I can think of.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The way that they did the song.
The different changes. And as they segued into, because they segued in, because, you might think it's going into another song, but it's the same song.
I thought it was a different song until you said it's the same song. I went, oh, okay.
So you thought it was a segue. What about you, sir?
Well, I thought it was going to be played at a different time, so I didn't listen to it.
You did listen. Okay. Okay, we're moving.
Yeah.
Okay, but for you to say that, what did you not like? Because obviously you didn't like it.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, you zoned it. He literally zoned it
Yeah.
out. He literally zoned it out.
Now that's funny.
You zoned that out.
Yeah.
You had to zone that out.
No, I didn't have to get in there to listen to it. I didn't hear the song.
And literally,
I have no comment
we
on
were
that
playing
one.
the song because we were all listening to it, and it was loud. You heard it, producer Marcus, didn't you? Yeah. So yeah, that tells
Now,
us
that's some concentration there.
that's some
Good job.
zoning out. That is some zoning out. So okay, tell me how you really feel about the song.
He did.
Next, continuing
next one, you gonna get in
with
trouble.
another song, two songs that were nominated from the movie Barbie. This is the second song, What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish and Phineas. And I really like the song.
Okay.
Well, I know you didn't like the breathiness of
I
the
didn't
singer.
like it. I don't. Yeah.
I think that it added to the kind of the state of where the character was, and where and what the character was feeling and the emotion. I just think it was perfect how Billie Eilish sang that song, how she sang it, what she wrote, but how she interpreted how this was going to come across.
Yeah.
And it really, I mean, for that particular scene, and you all that watch Barbie know what I mean, I really think it was a nice,
Barbie yet. Yeah, you haven't.
it was a nice emotional kind of add on to what was already going on in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that. The next is Diane Warren. Yes. Okay, did you want to say something? Because I'm looking at your face.
Did you hear that one?
Did you hear that one, sir?
Actually,
We were in the same room,
We're sitting here
listening,
together.
sitting,
That's some good zoning,
and
Norman.
discussing
That's some
it.
good zoning. I wish I
You
could do that.
zoned out because I looked over at you and it seemed like you were listening, and you zoned out.
You looked like you was listening, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you looked like you were in deep concentration. I was wrong,
You
sir.
was.
Not about that though.
so that's what professionals do. You know, you can get paid or something like that because they say that you're listening to it and you have opinions about it. And, you know, you sit there and you say,
Okay. All right.
But you haven't heard a note.
Moving on.
Next.
The Fire Inside, written by Diane Warren, from the Hulu Searchlight Pictures movie Flamin Hot, about the creation of Flamin Hot.
That was interesting.
That was interesting, and like I said, the Fire Inside.
Interessante.
Okay, and the Fire Inside, that actually to me kind of encapsulates what it's like eating a Flamin Hot.
She would know.
Love
I
Flamin'
won't
Hots,
eat them.
especially with cheese, or maybe mix them with a little sour cream. Okay, it's a whole thing. Or get them and then instead of using nacho chips, I digress. We're talking about the movie. Well, first of all, Diane Warren is wrote it, and this is her 7th nomination in a row.
Cool.
She's been nominated for 15, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think she's won yet. But
None?
I don't think she's won
Well,
any.
that's wrong.
And
Y'all
if
should
I'm
give it
wrong,
to
leave
just so
it
she
down in
can
the
get
comment
one.
below if we're wrong. But she has been, this is her, I think, 15th nomination. But this is something, 7 nominations in a row. This is her 7th nomination in a row. I like Flamin'. It was danceable. To me, it just kind of lent something to the story and the vibe. Okay, I'm going to go with Norman first. Norman, did you hear that one?
Well, I can't give any comments until Diane, is her name?
Diane Warren.
Until they stop going against Diane and letting her win something.
Albert.
It was okay.
Is
Nothing
okay?
to write home about.
Okay, honest,
Yeah, I
okay.
look good.
Okay. Now,
I already told you the one I like, so we'll get
yeah,
to
you
that
know the one. Okay. Now, the next nominee the 4th nominee is It Never Went Away by John Baptiste and Dan Wilson from the Netflix documentary American Symphony.
Yeah.
And it was written as a lullaby for John Baptiste's wife. It is this. Okay, I will say this. This one actually, when I heard it and the background and about it and the music and the movie, this one made me cry. This one actually made me cry. It's just beautiful. But I love John Baptiste anyway. But it's just absolutely beautiful. And he actually won an Oscar in 2021 for Soul.
So you should win another one for this one because it was beautiful. That was the only one that I really liked.
It really.
Even though I was joking about it earlier, I
Uh-huh.
actually liked that one.
It was absolutely beautiful. So, what did you think?
I think it was absolutely beautiful.
Did you really hear it?
No.
Okay, now, seedlings. Let me reiterate. We were in the same room together, listening and discussing the music. And you were there. And you made okay, I'm going
See,
on.
I couldn't hear a lot of stuff because y'all were discussing stuff. And it took away my concentration.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Except he actually commented.
He did comment. That's why he
That's
took away his concentration, because he made the comment.
moving on. Okay, and the fifth and last nominee, which I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Wahzhazhe. I think it's Wahzhazhe. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong. I went over it, how to pronounce it, how to say it, but I
Spell
still,
Spell it.
Wahzhe. And I wrote it down. Wahzhazhe. Okay, Wahzhazhe. But forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And it's a song for my people. And this was written by Scott George, who from the movie Killers of the Flower Moon. And he is the first indigenous person to get an Oscar nomination.
Yay, I like that.
And this one, first of all, what I love about it is he said he wrote the song so that the song would be sung, and that is the Osage people. Am I pronouncing that correctly, sir?
Yes. Osage.
That they could sing this song long after the film was done. And that one really just spoke to my soul. That was just absolutely, that was another one. Between John Baptiste and Dan Wilson's song, and these two were very pivotal for me. And those songs truly, truly spoke to me.
I just want to mention one thing. There is a historian that's in the audience right now. They're not going to talk on camera, but the idea is they mentioned that when the blacks had the problem, the Indians having the same problem at the same time.
Yeah.
And that was in Oklahoma? Yeah.
In Oklahoma.
Yeah, in Oklahoma.
And very much so.
Yes.
And if you haven't seen, and basically those
you
are
need to see that movie.
And those are the nominees for Best Original Song. And I'm actually, and to be real with you, I'm looking forward to how they're going to stage I'm Just Ken, because I think it's going to be really big. I think What Was I Made For? I think that's going to be something that is very ethereal. How they stage it, because I love staging and how things are staged. The Fire Inside by Diane Warren, I think it's just going to be an amazing, atmosphere, an amazing celebratory atmosphere, how they stage that. It never went away, because I loved, again, John Baptiste. I think it's going to be something that's staged very intimately. If I see candles, I wouldn't be surprised. For orchestra, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised by what I see with that. And Wahzhazhe, I think that is going to be something that is a definite spiritual experience, and how they stage that. So I'm looking forward to seeing. Because I'll be honest, I normally do not watch the Oscars. I normally record it so I can watch the best song nominees and the original scores. But I might just watch this in full, when it's on. But I am really thrilled about the nominees. Still shocked about I'm Just Ken, but I sort of kind of get it. But the other four nominees, I'm really looking forward to them, especially, like I said, John Baptiste and Scott George, the music from them. And so to all of the Oscar nominees, for original song, congratulations. I won't say may the best song win, because there's some great songs.
Right.
And I don't normally say this because I think it's a cop-out, but whether they win or lose, you all have the right to be there. The nominees, I'm Just Kidding, but we're going to maybe talk about that later. I don't know. But wonderful songs, Great nominations. And if you have not seen these movies, definitely you can see them. If you want to hear the music, you can go to YouTube and look these songs up and you can hear them in their entirety. If you want to see the movies, it's the Barbie movie for those two songs, I'm Just Ken and What Was I Made For. It's the movie Flamin Hot for The Fire Inside. Yes, it is the movie the documentary American Symphony for It Never Went Away. And the movie Killers of the Flower Moon, Wahzhazhe, A Song for My People. So if you haven't seen the movies, now's the time to look at them and pay attention to the original score as well as the original songs. So that's all from us. And before we do that, we have to say hello to our amazing wonderful producer Marcus. Yeah. And yes, I'm loving it. I'm loving that hand, sir. So okay. All right. That's all from us from the Seed Group Podcast. And as always, plant a seed and watch it grow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.